Sorry about that. Hello and welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers all around the world in your respective places. I appreciate and love you so very much for every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content, and connecting with me in the comments because I love to hear from you. All the love tips and donation guys, thank you so much for how you support the channel through monetary donations and such. I really appreciate you. If you are new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join gang. I would definitely love to have you here, so make sure you lock in and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and also like this video. Okay, that puts my beautiful psychic messages out into the world for people to hear and to heal. All right, if you need some healing yourself, you can book a psychic reading with me directly through email, or for faster service, hit the Patreon links that are always provided in the bio and the description box. Okay, you can also tip me, your favorite psychic bartender, through Cash App, PayPal, and again, also making pledges through Patreon. All right, these are general readings for entertainment purposes, but the receipts show. Let the receipts and the record show. I be knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. Once again, my name is One, and I am spiritual advisor, prophet, and psychic to the collective and stars. All right. Let's get into it. All right. For True Crime Thursday. It's also a new moon in Virgo. It's also Mercury in retrograde. It's also. Okay, all of that. All right. We are going to pick up on the final, okay, video in the Tamla Horsford series, okay, regarding her murder. All right. If you've already watched the other two, then you already know. Okay, it wasn't no accident. Homegirl did not unalive herself. Okay. So pardon if you were just like, oh my God, last week, like, where was I? I had to take a break because the energy was heavy. But as promised, I am ready to, okay, get to the final chapters of this and wrap up everybody's role in this, okay? Because that last part two, okay, baby, it was a lot, all right? Now we want to get into, for those that are new here, you probably want to go back to part one because, I don't like to backtrack, all right? But just for the synopsis, all right, this was a black mother of five, married, okay, stayed in one of them sundown towns, went to a slumber party with some other mothers from her kids' little league team. All right, it was supposed to be all women, but it was uh, about five, seven women, and a few men were there. There were supposed to be no men present, but some people's husbands and boyfriends were there. She was the only black person there. By morning time, she was found face down in the yard, and they're saying she was intoxicated and she killed herself. Okay, and they wrapped up the investigation very, very, okay, quickly. Okay, here. So again, for all the details and what we have covered so far in this psychic true crime tarot investigation, make sure you go back and watch part one and part two. This is part three, where we're just going to get the energy of everybody that was at that party. Okay, so first of all, we want to start with the slumber party guests. Okay, the ladies whose house she went over, her name was Jean. All right, Jean has a boyfriend, Jose. Okay, who has been labeled as the main suspect. All right, there was also Nicole, who left around 10:30. There was Marcy, who left around 4:10 a.m. Bridget, who left at 1:47. Okay, she was the last person to see Tamla. Jennifer was there. Sarah was there. She left around 10:30 p.m. Paula was there. She left at about 7:45. Stacy was there. She left at about 8:30 with her husband. Madeline, who was the great aunt of Jean, okay, found Tamla around 8:45 and called, okay, Jean and Jose. All right. Um, Jose, who is Jean's boyfriend, stated that he last saw her before bed at the scene of the crime. Okay. The men that were there were Jose, Michael, and Thomas, who was the husband of Stacy, who left at 8:30 a.m. Okay, the time of death is listed at 10:47. Okay, the time of injury is listed at 1:41. Okay. And then there's a discrepancy between when the injury happened. The body was found at 7:30 a.m. The police were not called until 8:59 p.m. Okay. Again, part one and part two lists everything that happened in between. Okay. But let's just get the energy of everyone at the party. So first off, let's start by Jean. Okay. What was her role? Yeah, it's better to do that. What was her role in Tamla's uh, death here? Okay, just get the energy surrounding her name. Okay, give me the energy for Jean, who is the homeowner and the one who invited Tamla over for the birthday party. Okay, what was Tamla's role or energy the night of the party? Okay, we have lover and actor. So this is fake love. Okay, she invited her over there with a motive. Okay, so this is fake love. All right, give me the energy of Tamla at this party. Okay, mourns. Okay, clarify mourns. Weeps. Okay, wife. Okay, brave. Yeah, after the fact. Okay, this is after the fact. I feel like I keep hearing like it wasn't supposed to go that far. It wasn't supposed to go that far. Okay, and then after the fact, when you realize that you invited someone over for some shady shit, and now these children have to live without their mother. Okay, she's also playing the role, yeah, actor. That's what they're saying. Actor mourns, weep for. I'm a wife. That was my friend. Da 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 da. Okay, playing that role as oh, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's what they're saying here with the love and all of that, the fake love that she's acting. Okay, but playing that role. Okay, give me the energy surrounding. Okay, Jean. DA, fans, and scam. All right. So, again, they were friends with people in the legal office. Plus, again, keep in mind her husband worked for the justice system. Okay. So, they got friends in high places over there. All right. Friends enough to say, oh, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. So, everything that came out of that DA's office, all right, Spirit is saying is a scam. Okay. We have yeah, angel, lobbyist, and intern. Okay, so this is telling me, if you remember in other readings, Jose got fired for being nosy and digging into the case as they were trying to investigate what happened and how this lady died at their house. Okay, so this is giving me the energy that some type of information was either missing or doctored. Okay, here she also petitioned on behalf, of her husband, saying, oh, he wouldn't hurt anybody, he wouldn't do this, he wouldn't do that, blah 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 blah. Okay, but they were beloved by people in that town, in their and within that legal system. Okay, here. All right, give me more energy surrounding Jean. Okay, it was her party, a birthday party. She invited Tamla over her. What was her role? Okay, that night. All right, we have dog. She fought her. Yeah. I was like, what's on the bottom of the deck? We have TV. It's on camera. Okay, that there was a fight. She struck her. Okay, now if you go back to part one, you will see why this fight happened. Okay, so this fight, what happened is on camera on the tapes that they said was missing, whatever, okay, at her home. All right. Police and all of that. This was covered up, smashes, secrets. Okay, here. This is evidence being destroyed. Okay, evidence that would have, what do they call that? Evidence that would have put them in jail. Okay, basically here. All right, but there was a fight here. All right, and they buried the evidence of this recording because they were looking for it, and suddenly the cameras didn't work. They didn't have nothing. Blah 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 blah. Even though Jose said on camera, like, "Oh, we have cameras, all that," da, 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 da. But then, okay, it's just like, "Oh, we got cameras." Yeah, that part. All right. Give me the energy surrounding Zane. Jean. Look, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, she burned it. Okay, listen. Okay, burns. All right, we have burns. We got the lady. Okay, we got the DNA. Okay, period. All right, lady, first lady, ready to weds. Yeah, crazy here. All right, we got teen, first lady, ready to weds and crazy. Now, the reason why this is pertinent again is in part one, and why uh her friend invited her over, Jean invited her over, and then the whole energy of the situation flipped once Tamla was there. Remember, Tamla was alone. She did not have her husband. Okay. Give me more energy. Yeah, first lady competition. All right. The group chats. Okay. And a lot of people, yes. Okay. 340 pounds. She felt insecure standing next to Tamla. Okay. This was stirred up. This jealousy, third party energy was stirred up. Okay. By the men. All right. Go back to part one. All right. Suspect. Okay. Indicted. All right. Here. So again, all the DNA evidence, her evidence is on the lady. All right. Second video, other people's evidence is all okay. The whole house, okay, was full of evidence, and this was white, okay. But there is this envy, envy, okay. Green-eyed devil, okay. Here, bottom of the deck, swinging, okay, angry, and dead. All right. So she's saying that she the killer. Okay. That she helped. Okay. Here. All right. Missing girl. Okay. And I get the feeling that they moved the body. Okay. Wanted and dumps. Okay. Here. And tells on tricks. Okay. They lied to the police. All right. And she was a definite player when it came to the fall and all of this whole story. Okay. So Tamala Spirit is basically saying she's a liar, okay? Here. All right. Give me, hold up. Give me Jean's feelings towards Tamala that night. This is kind of chunky. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Very childish, very immature. She took pleasure in this with this Page of Wands and this Seven of Swords energy. She took crazy pleasure in what they did to this lady overnight here with this moon card. The whole family, okay, was in on this. All right. She couldn't wait to enact out her plans. Okay. What's the Seven of Swords and the moon energy here? Yeah, the moon is when you fall off of a cliff, okay? Here, when you got to look out and see where you were going, very rash type of actions here, all right? In the middle of the night here, trying to get away with murder here, okay? Clarify this. Okay, magician doctoring up everything. Yes, the investigator, Queen of Wands, because she was jealous because she felt like, okay, that her own husband wanted this lady. All right, period. All this happened in the listen. Will card, Four of Wands, and the Death. All right, so she's clarifying again for the second time that she killed her. Okay, and was the orchestrator behind all of it, and then played victim after the fact. Oh, we don't know what happened. This was my friend. This was my da, 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 da. Okay. Yes, she did. Okay. Point blank and period. All right. Hold up. I'm trying to get. Where's the? All right. Um. Let me get a couple things over here. Give me some clarifying energy for Jean. Okay. Energy towards Tamla, energy at this party, whatever else we need to know to confirm what has been confirmed already. That thing has seen better days. So this was all about aesthetics here. I might have done it one too many times. Okay, this was the violence. This was the fight. Okay, again over how she measured up. Okay, against Tamala. This was all insecurity. This was jealousy. This was envy here. Okay, is that a baby or a monk? I'm telling you. Okay, we already confirmed in part 2 about this baby and this monkey energy. So go back to part 2 and watch that. Ooh, they confirming, baby. Okay. Ew, it's got bugs. So there's okay. There was heavy DNA in the yard here. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Okay. Here there's some sort of a disfigurement, okay? But we know the autopsy report, okay, also got messed with, okay? Don't panic, it ain't my blood, okay? So there was a scene, okay, here, all right? There was a scene, all right? I know infected, and that my friend is infected, okay? So she, you know, that they probably treated their wounds at home. That's why it took so long to call the police, okay? Here, all right? Will you take a look at this thing on my back? So I get the feeling one thing, okay? Tamla was definitely fighting for her life, okay? She did not go down docile. She went down swinging. She went down scratching, clawing, leaving evidence all over these people, all over the yard, all over everything, okay? Most definitely here, okay? So please know that there were several wounds, not only on Tamala, but also on these people, but they were never brought in for anything at all. The police just took their word for it. And again, reminder, this is a sundown town, okay? Here. All right. They showered, they cleaned up again after this. All right. If I had my pocket knife, I would cut that out. Now, remember when they called the police and they made the phone call to 911? They told 911 that there were slits on her wrist. Okay. So with this pocket knife, Tamla Spirit is also saying, all right, she was one of the ones that thought of or actually cut her off. Okay, that one sounded wet. All right, I apologize. I should have washed it. They washed everything. Washed the scene, washed their clothes, burnt, all evidence as they could here. Okay, point blank and period. All right, give me one more. What the hell is wrong with you? So this gives me the idea that the people walked in on this and left. They were like, baby, okay, that probably were the people that began to leave in the middle of this. Okay, I gotta go. If I ain't seen a night heard, we gonna go home. Okay, nice party, girl. Okay, whatever was going on here. All right, that's too many. Go, 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 go. Looking at that will make your liver cooler and your bladder spatter. So yes, okay. Imagine you fighting for your life. You probably lose your bowels. You probably lose a little bit of everything here. All right. So tons of DNA all over, all over the scenes here. Okay. I will never forget the day my mother looked at me and said, "So the great aunt was a witness to this crime here." Okay. Period. All right. Do that. Don't do that. All right. I will never forget the day my mother looked at us and said, "Okay, here." So again, the great aunt was there doing this. All right. Says the emergency room. So at some point they did. Okay, somebody did go to some kind of doctor, some kind of nurse, some kind of something. Because if they didn't, they would have gotten infected. Okay, and then there's also the blood, DNA transfer, things of that nature. All right, and the family sat around discussing the new girlfriend. All right, so this is a family secret, something that they have all agreed to take to the grave, so to speak. All right, in this situation. Okay, all right. So for me, I mean that is pretty clear. I'm gonna jump directly to um the boyfriend. Okay, because her spirit is saying directly that Jean was part of dealing the blow. Okay, whatever. Okay, everything that happened to Tamla was very sinister, was very, very wicked, okay? Very, very diabolical. These people laughed. These people took delight in it. These people took enjoyment in it, took certain liberties, okay? Also, with the body, took certain liberties with DNA here. All right. So let's get Jose's energy again. He was pretty much clarified in the reading number 2, but just to be fair, yeah, we have terror on the bottom of the deck, stuns, loser. Okay, here. All right, she said he was a terrorist in the last reading. Runs off with, okay, blames. All right, so she's saying he blames her. All right, which he did. He had the whole story when he called the 911. Planted all the story. Oh, she did this. She probably had too much to drink. Oh, she's this, she's that, she's that. Okay. Yeah. Fake love. Okay. She's saying it again. So she's saying this couple killed her. Okay. Because these same two cards came out, actor and lover, fake love, and acted like he was rescuing, calling the rescue with this 911 here. She's saying he should also be indicted. Okay. That he struck her. Okay. And this was all about him lying to his wife about Tamla shooting his shot when it was really him, okay, that had these romantic feelings here. Okay, Tamla always loudly proclaimed, "I have a husband, okay, a family, I'm happy," and because she did not, okay, succumb to his advances. All right, this is where all this came. So all this was over a lie and some bullshit. Okay, here. All right, give me more of Jose's energy. Something about money and the president and a judge. Okay, so they slid a little something to somebody to make sure that certain things weren't looked at. Okay, yeah. Last fans, and then also again DA. They were friends. Okay, they had friends in high places to make sure that fake news, okay, went out about this case to the general public. All right, the nurse dumped. Okay, there was some type of nurse. These people have friends everywhere. So if they went to the doctor, the nurse, the coroner, all the evidence and all that was doctored. Okay, dumped. Okay, uh, all of that. Okay, literally. So nothing would ever see the light of day. All right, saves and sues, lose to. Okay, what is this? Saves and sues. Yes, wedding and wanted. All right. So she's telling me that their marriage was in trouble. Maybe when before all of this, Jean was telling this to the girl group and all of that. And this was one way I feel like Jose used this energy of Tamala wanting him to incite envy in his wife and in the women's group, okay, and knowing that they were married, so he planted this idea that she wanted him. And so Jean went in feeling like, well, let me check this home record and see what is what is what. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. Okay, ready to family drugs. Okay, so she's saying that the drugs, okay, were planted by him because they said she had drugs in her system. Okay, she's saying I was clean from that. I was saved because I saw priests in rehab. All right, so somehow the drugs that were in her system were administered. Okay, they were not hers. Okay, and then lost tough. She's saying she fought for her life here. Also, give me energy surrounding Jose. Yeah, and rehab. Okay, again, she's also saying, I'm clean from that. I've been clean from that. All right. And they burned, okay, they burned the tapes, whatever this was going on. Yes, and killed me because of my looks. I was killed out of jealousy. I'm hearing crime of passion with this model and dead, okay, and crazy, okay, infantile. I lost my life over nothing. I lost my life over vanity and lies, is what she is saying. Yes, hits, okay, and slays, okay, and ruin, okay. So she's saying the wife and the husband, okay, murked her. All right, point blank and period. All right, give me Jose's energy. Yeah, he wanted her. Okay, with this page of cups here, he wanted her. All right. And she knew it. And she was trying to, how do you tell your friend, baby, your husband hitting on me? Okay. Then she's black. Okay. So they're going to be looking at her crazy. It was a lose-lose situation. All right. He was trying to give her gifts, give her stuff. You know what I mean? And she like, yo, I don't want it. I'm pregnant. I'm happy. All of this with this emperor energy. And the wife being blind to it. She didn't know how to tell her husband about it. She was unsure whether to tell her husband about it. Really scary that she was going at this with this knowledge alone by herself. Okay, this had been happening for a long time. He had been harassing her for the longest time. Something about work too. I don't know if they worked in the same area or maybe at these games or whatever. And she kept turning him down again and again. He was trying to set up, a little something, especially when he got drunk. Okay, he came on to her, all right, when he got drunk, and confusion and all this, and she's like, you are married, both of y'all are married. But again, we talk about in video one the scenario and how they both set her up for all of this. Okay, and after a while, when she got cornered, she like, what the fuck is going on, when everything flipped on her here. All right, with this justice system and this five of swords, and how they all ganged up on her when she was by herself. She's saying again, this was a crime of passion. Okay, that is the truth, point blank and period here. All right, anything else? Yeah, he lives in fear every single day. Ten of wands, three of wands, okay. Um Four of wands here, of this coming to home, all right, because the family won't let it go, and they know deep down that something happened. Okay, they know deep down that everything, that this family lied, okay, about what took place at their house. Okay, here, all right. And I feel like he was also sloppy too, but since the police didn't further investigate, so much time has passed, okay, but he still feel like somehow, some way, the other shoe is going to drop, and they'll come back and be charged for these crimes. They don't feel so safe. They don't feel like they got they got away scot-free. There's this energy of, okay, still looking over your shoulder. All right. All right, so we got them squared away. Let's go down the list, okay, of the other attendees at the party, okay, and their energy towards Tamla to see if they had a role, felt any type of way, any malicious intent towards her. Okay, we have Nicole who left at 10:30. Okay, give me her energy towards Tamla. Give me Nicole's energy towards Tamla. Nicole, who was at this slumber party as a guest. Saying she loved her. Okay. Had nothing. Oh, well. She loved her. Okay. In private, all right, but in public she was a follower. Okay, Seven of Swords with this Emperor energy. She'll do anything to stay in, to stay part of this crowd, anything to kiss up to John. Okay, she knew better, but she was also childish as fuck too. Okay, so she was pretty much a follower. Okay, let's get Marcy, who left at 4:10 a.m. Okay, so she talked shit and she had a lot to do with the slander. And when they got to playing the game, crimes of humanity, she was kind of a egger on her. Okay, during that period, that's all in part one. Okay, let's get Marcy. Give me her energy towards Tamala. Yep. Seven of Swords. That lipped out. Okay, she was one of the main ones too. Crime of passion. All right, she's still looking over her shoulder to this day. All right, and the devil. Okay, so she definitely had some things. Okay, going on, and maybe even with this masculine energy, this King of Wands. Okay, um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, she's still looking over her shoulder. She know. She okay. They all took the secret with them to the grave, and they still looking over their shoulder to these days. They know they deserve jail. Okay, most one of the demonic things, and she saw it. Okay, I get the feeling that she also saw. She left her. She left at 4:10. She saw that girl dead. Okay, and was like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. We was just supposed to tease her, give her a hard time. All right, she got the fuck up out of Dodge, but she also looking over her shoulder like any day now. All right, wondering if maybe she should go to the police and maybe even tell owner just in case something come out. You know what I mean? Because she saw it. All right, let's get Bridget, who left at 1:47 a.m. She was technically the last woman to see Tamala. Let's get Bridget's feelings towards Tamala. She loved her. Ace of Cups, High Priestess, Knight of Cups. She saw her dead. Okay. She okay. She knew it wasn't nothing good. Okay. And she knew it wasn't nothing good. All right. She knows that they killed her. All right. She's holding this secret. She loves Tamala though. Okay. But she knows for a fact that they killed her. Okay. Point blank and period. All right. I'm gonna shuffle again. All right, let's get Jennifer. All right. There was like also a niece or a cousin, and then we also have a great aunt. I don't know who is who, but these are the people that were at the party. All right, so we also have Jennifer. I don't have what time she left or anything like that, but let's get her feelings towards Tamala. Okay, let's get Jennifer's feelings towards Tamala. Well, she knows she going to jail too, baby. She know. She got some, okay. She got the information too that could put them all in jail here. But she ain't saying nothing. All right, Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands. She heartbroken over the whole thing and knows that that lady did not deserve that, and know it was all because they were jealous and very envious of her. So she knows that. All right, she feels fucked up about it. All right, but she's standing by her friends. Okay, she knows they should all be in jail. She has information that can put everyone in jail. All right. Let's get Sarah, who left at 10:30 p.m. Get her feelings towards Tamala. Okay. She loved her. Six of Wands. Okay. Um, Magician card. Okay. She was disappointed to learn what happened after the fact that she left. She thinks they are fools, and she also knows that they killed her. All right, ten of swords with this fool card and the death card. She also knows that they killed her. She can't even fucking sleep at night thinking about those poor babies and the burden, okay, of here, and what they did here. Um, Hangman and the ten of Wands. She's burdened by this. Okay, this haunts her, but she knows also that her friends killed that lady. Okay. Let's get to Paula, who left at 7:45 that morning. Okay. Let's get to Paula's feelings about Tamla. Okay. Get Paula. All right. We got 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords on the bottom. Okay. Um, She thought she was a delight too, but she's standing. Okay. They're a tight knit group. Ain't no snitching. Okay, ain't no snitching. But she can't sleep over this. She can't sleep over this, and I feel like she secretly hopes that they get some type of justice over this here. All right, tell me about this 7 of Wands here. The wheel card, yeah. 10 of Swords. She knows they killed her. Okay. So all these people know so far. All the women know. All right. Let's get Stacy, who left with her husband at 8:30. Stacy's husband is Thomas. Okay. You see how the 10 of Swords came? That every last one of these people know that they killed her. Okay. I have knowledge. Okay. Here. All right. Let's get Stacy, who left with her husband. How does she feel about Tamla? 10 of Wands. And this could also be burdened, okay? 8 of Cups, okay? 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, jail time, stuck. Yeah, they all have the knowledge, okay? 10 of Swords. Now, all these 10 of Swords could very well be also, they had the knowledge, okay, that she was murdered, and also that they participated in some type of way. Again, silence is co-signing, basically. So they sealed her death certificate by not telling, okay, what they knew during this active investigation, okay. And there's also this energy of envy because she was well beloved here, all right. But you see how that 10 of Swords popping out, that 10 of Wands popping out. Okay, these people can't sleep. These people are haunted by this to this fucking day. All right, not saying anything, holding that vow of silence. All right, they also see themselves as murderers. All right, let's get Madeline, who is the aunt. Okay, found Tamala at 8:45 a.m. She was telling everybody what to do. Also, she was behind that. She also knows the truth. She helped everybody. She felt like she was doing it because of her family. She felt like all her actions were to save her family, but she knows she's going to get judgment, okay, behind this. How does she feel? Okay, Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. She saw the fight, and she knew that lady was dead. Plain and simple here. Okay, plain and simple. All right. Yeah, Temperance here. She also had knowledge. She had something to do with the baby too. Also, yeah, 9 of Pentacles and the Death card. All right. She knew that all this was over. All this was over jealousy, and these women being jealous of her. Okay, she died out of jealousy. Okay, because of jealousy, because of false rumors, and these men and being dickheads and oh da 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 da. Go back and watch part 1. Okay, let's get we got Jose. Let's get Michael, and what was his role here? Judgment. He helped cover it up. Okay, what was Michael's role in Tamala's event here? Yep, the police. He knew people at the police, and he knew people that would make whatever disappear that needed to disappear. He low key wanted her too. Okay, was trying to make some. All these men were hitting on her. Okay, two of cups here, six of cups, um, magician card, two of cups. Him and his friend. He helped with the fucking body, and also told him what to do. Okay, so nobody would go to jail. All right, and help dispose of the baby or the fetus and all of that. New people at the legal system to get all of that. All right, he was involved in all of this. Seven of Swords with this four of wands here. Okay, and the justice system. All right, making sure that nobody went to jail. They all covered each other's asses to make sure they basically got away with murder here. Especially when it came to the autopsy and what people did or did not find and what was communicated about the death. Okay. All right. And then we have Thomas, who was the husband of Stacy, who left at 8:30. Okay. Remember, they called the police at 7. The time of death was one thing, but then when they called the police, it was like an hour later. Okay. So that was probably during that cleanup time. Okay. We got five of wands on the bottom here. Okay, so there's that fight. Okay, give me Thomas's energy towards Tamla here and his role that night, the role he played that night. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. He desired her too. Oh, yep, Five of Swords here. Attacked her too. He's keeping this secret with the police and all of this, all right? Making sure that certain things never came to light. Making sure that several things about this situation stayed buried, okay? Period. All right? He acted a fool too. A lot of this was a heavy crime of passion and getting drunk and just becoming this salivating, okay, just a pack of hyenas kind of energy here. Thomas, the moon, okay. He was outside too. All right, this is the Five of Pentacles. All right, essay, heavy on the essay. All right, her and these men, these people are disgusting. These people are disgusting. Okay, because this is her outside in the cold, and all this happened under the moonlight. Him and his friend. All right, so she was definitely SA'd. Okay, point blank and period. They tortured this woman for a long time as a family, as a collective, okay? Period. All right. And then he was involved in helping to cover it up. All right. And this was taped. All right. And some of the women watched this happen. Okay. So there, it was definitely them. Yeah. Demonic activity, the devil incarnate itself. All right. She was definitely the outsider. All right. But the things that happened and the things that were witnessed, okay, were horrific, demonic, cultish. Okay. Here. And then they had their way, did whatever they did, and cleaned it up after. Okay. Period. All right. So I'll leave you guys to deduce whatever you want from that. That is what happened. That is everyone's role. Okay. Pray that Tamala get justice. Okay. Because there is no, from what I understand, there is no crime limitation on murder. Okay. So we pray that somehow she's able to get justice, especially for her children, especially for her husband, who I'm sure has had this huge undertaking of taking care of his family and not being there to protect his wife or even just get justice. All right. Justice for Tamla Horsford. All right. My name is One. That's what I have for you. Do me a favor, like this video, and everything else. All right. One. Rest in peace.